This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. What's going on, everybody? As we all know, mental health is a huge piece for me. And recently, as I become a better version of myself, I've decided that it's time for me to go to therapy because I understand how life can be a little overwhelming and we all need help navigating through the trenches of military service in and out of uniform. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. First, all you got to do is go to their site. Matter of fact, you can use my link right here. Answer a few questions and BetterHelp will match you with a professional who has years of experience in helping people with struggles just like yours. You can do it all from your phone or computer via phone call or video chat or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. It's the easiest possible way to start talking to a therapist. You will be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours so you can get started fast. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your home. Visit betterhelp.com/MeechSpeaks and enjoy a special discount on your first month. I don't know who need to hear this, but what's going on, everybody? It's that ordinary podcaster with the extraordinary thoughts that tells you to stop being great and be extraordinary. I'm unrealistic, also known as Meech Speaks, and welcome back to another episode of the Talking Crazy podcast. Now, before we get started with this podcast, head on over to your favorite streaming platform, whether that's Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, and leave this podcast an honest review because this podcast deserves to grow just as much as we do. All right, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to say happy Monday, but we had to postpone this episode, man. And the reason why I really wanted to postpone this episode is just for the simple fact that it needed some work, Not only did it need some work, man, this episode is monumental. This episode right here, is probably going to go down in history as a fan favorite. It's really going to go down in history as a fan favorite. We late doing the episode, we late night recording, so I really hope everybody enjoys it. But today's special guest, man, y'all have heard him, y'all have seen him. He previously was on the show, Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, give it up for, and here I go, about to ruin his name all over again. But Staff Sergeant Jolio Farm. God, man, I actually know you. That's the problem. Me and you actually know each other.
And you demoted me, too. This is crazy. I didn't know I can't be disrespected.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, bro. I forgot all about that, dog. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for
Peezy.
Gunnery Sergeant. I'm so sorry. Gunnery Sergeant. Peezy.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, Gunnery Sergeant. I completely forgot about that, man. But
that's how many shout outs.
I'm gonna just go ahead and just keep a buck with you. Bro, look, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a buck with you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a buck with you. I really got a bone to pick with you. Lamont. Who else was on recruiting duty before I showed up?
In there.
Cleveland. Pender, anybody that was on recruiting duty that said, Meech, man, you should come on recruiting duty. I got a bone to pick with y'all because y'all didn't tell me about this duty. Y'all told me, let me rephrase that. Y'all made it look like y'all was just having y'all way with it. And I was just like, dang, man, I love to go ahead and hop on. You know what I mean? I love to come on recruiting duty. Look at how they doing it. You feel me? And I'm going to just be honest. This is not what the fuck I thought it would be.
Listen, the difference between the amount of time that you've been on, because you've been on about a month now, right? A month there with 1 whole month of RA?
Yep, about a month now.
You got to go through it, bro. You still got a lot of stuff to go through. The duty's going to change you to the point where you start approaching things differently. And it takes about 3 to 4 months before you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you ain't there yet. You're on. Look at your face. I'm sorry, bro.
See, and this is the thing, man. This is the thing that everybody, you know what I mean? Because everybody was like this. Oh, Thick Pen, man. Are you gonna be a recruiter? Were you ever a recruiter? And I'm like, nah, I'm getting ready to go on recruiting duty. And they were like, oh man, you gonna kill it, man. You gonna kill it. You know what, man? I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because when you go out here, and I'm 100% convinced, dog, that this is probably the hardest SDA ever. Okay? And I know it's some people right now that'll sit there and they'll say, no, being a drill instructor is hard. Nah, bro. See, that's the thing is because a recruit can't tell you to go fuck yourself. Okay? See, I know it's somebody right now that say, you feel me? Because I know for a fact that it's some drill instructors that's like, no, drill instructor. And, being a DI is hard, bro. Ain't nothing worse than getting hung up on mid-sentence. You feel me? Like, hey, can I just ask you a couple of questions real quick and I'll follow up with you in 30, and you already got the dial tone. Ain't nothing worse than introducing yourself and they already done hung up on you. You feel me? Ain't nothing worse, man. And I'm sitting back like, oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to tell you, like, that just means your intro's too long. And you got to get hung up on 1,000 times before you stop. You gonna call somebody, you're going to be like, hello? Yeah, is Demetrius there? Yeah, who's asking? Listen, man, I'm just trying to figure out if you've done anything since you graduated. What? Who is this? Listen, man, I got a job for you. All that other stuff will go out the window. You'll get to the point. You'll get to the point. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
But you gotta go through it.
After like probably
what?
After my first, like, I'll say probably like after phone call 100, bro, they get a different side of me. You know what I mean? After I get past like the script and everything like that, and I'm saying 100 being generous, you know what I mean? It's usually about phone call 50, 75. They get in this right here. Hey, man, look, dog. Hey, I'm just reaching out to the seniors. I'm just trying to make sure that you ain't about to do something stupid before you graduate. What's your plan, bro? If you got a good plan, I'll get off the phone, man. But if you got a bad plan, let me hear it. You feel me? Let me hear what your plan is, I done told kids at this point, like, dog, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know if you got somebody in your corner like that, but that's the dumbest thing that I've heard all day. Honest God. And I just got off the phone with somebody that told me that they was going to do OnlyFans as soon as they graduated. That's probably, your plan is probably the stupidest one. All right? Yeah.
Wow.
I told you I'm in the hood, bro. Like, I work in the hood, though.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So the calls that I get, man, it be completely outlandish, bro. I had somebody tell me that they was going to go ahead and play basketball in Mexico. I didn't even know that Mexico had a basketball team.
So you got to hear all of these choices now, right? All these options. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start to hear them so much that it's going to become easier for you to combat or battle this interest, right? So you're going to call somebody and they're like, well, yeah, I'm going to go to community college and then I'm going to get a business degree. Like, yo, that's crazy because I just called 10 people and they had the exact same plan you did. So what's going to separate you from them? You know what I mean? But you got to go through so much, bro. I struggled so much. Like, and me, I'm different because I'm like obsessed with not being a weak link. So when I first got out on a duty, I wanted to influence somebody. Instead of saying write a contract, I wanted to influence somebody to join the Marine Corps like immediately, right? And there was not a lot of things that I wasn't willing to do. So my first contract ever, he was an overweight kid, super smart, but he was like 60 pounds overweight. And we worked out every day. I did a whole bunch of extra stuff. Told you story before. But the point is, like, it becomes harder to relate to it's harder to relate to them when you're new to the area and you're new to all the options that they think they have. So once you start hearing it over and over and over, you're just going to keep building armor. You'll be like, oh, I've seen this before. Yeah. You know what's crazy? A kid told me that he was going to do that same thing 2 years ago. And guess what school he's at? Taco Bell University. So when you get there, you're going to get to the point where you start knocking them down. But it's about that intro. That intro got to be sharp, crisp, and you got to hit hard. Like, it's crazy. You never go into a fight saying, I'm going to throw a haymaker as soon as they ring the bell. You know what I mean? Nah, this is recruiting duty. You have to knock the freak out. There you go. I ain't curse.
I will tell you right now, man, between the kids, it's one thing, you see, that's the thing is when I get on the phone, bro, I promise you, I'm okay when I talk to the kids. I'm good. You know what I mean? Because that's the whole point of the conversation anyway. If a kid tell me no, it is what it is. I done battled that, you know? Mm-hmm. The thing that get me every single time and gets under my skin is when they parent pick up the phone. And I don't know who need to hear this, man, but your kid ain't as smart as you think he is. All right, and somebody got to say that, dog. Like somebody at some point, somebody got to say that. Your child ain't as smart as you think he is. Okay, let me rephrase that. You probably the only one that think your kid's smart. Okay, the teachers know he dumb than a motherfucker. His friends know he's stupid as hell. He know that he ain't firing on all cylinders. You the only one on the phone talking about your kid about to go to college, and he know for a fact that he not about to go to college. You know what I mean? He know that he not about to go to college. And that's the shit that be getting under my damn skin right there, is when I gotta battle the delusional parent. Like, they get on the phone acting like I'm a bill collector, talking about my son had never joined the military. Your son work at fucking Target, okay? And he a cart pusher, all right? At 18. He could have been a cashier, but he don't know how to fucking count without using his fingers.
Bro, I've been waiting for this for so long.
What's up, man? What's up?
I've been waiting for this for so long.
What's up, man?
I'm waiting for you to get in the car and be like, I'm waiting for you to, I need the OG Meech where you get in there and you look at the camera and you're just like, community college, I'm waiting for it because it's right there. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm crying a little bit. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, hold on. Sorry, I made a curse. Listen, bro. Listen. Hold on.
I can't tell you how many times I done woke up this morning and fucking said, why the fuck did I let Peezy talk me into this?
First of all, no. Hell no.
Why the fuck did
Hell no. People ask, how's recruiting duty? We tell them, y'all put y'all packages in. Don't put that shit on. Hell no. Listen, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. One, you got a solid foundation because you got the dogs. You got the chat, so you're good. The thing is, you came at a terrible time, bro. You came when the schools are closed. Bro, summertime is hunting season. Like, you a telemarketer and then you a bounty hunter. You both. You don't have it to where you can go into a school. Why you laughing? Stop, bro. I'm trying to concentrate. You don't have it to where you go to a school and you can give a class talk and they can't run. You don't have it where you can set an appointment and you know that kid, you know he's going to be in the same place for 8 hours in a day, which is school. Now you got to find him. And that's what people struggle with on recruiting duty. And it's hard. Bro, the summertime is hard. Next summer, I try to tell all my recruiters, listen, those 2 juniors, you need to get 4 juniors. 4 juniors. Because you're going to drop 2 in June and 2 in July, right? Throughout the year. You got to get 4 juniors, those kids that come up, like, I want to join the Marine Corps. All right, cool. Start knocking out disinterest, make sure they got all their vitals so you can queue them up and make sure they good. Because your summer could be set. Your summer could be finished if you have a good relationship with these kids, you know? But you came at a bad time, bro. That's just what it is. You came at a bad time. You're picking up where somebody else left off. They know kids. Like, we will remember kids from years ago. I went to the gym the other day and I seen one of the kids that graduated last year. It's like, yo, what's up? He's 6'7". He plays ball. But I was like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Dapped him up. I was like, I ain't trying to take up your time. I just want to say this up to you. Because I know he ain't joining the Marine Corps. Not no time soon. 6'7", dunking the ball at the gym. He ain't doing that. But you came at a bad time. Everybody who came from your class, and if you could get this out to them, tell them don't be too hard on themselves. Like, you still need to grind, but y'all came at a bad time.
And I will say this, man, because you said it earlier, is that I'm obsessed with not being the weakest link. You know what I mean? Like, I'm obsessed with not being the weakest link. And my boss, he already had to talk to me, and he gives me the spiel on a regular basis, and he lets me know, like, hey, you gonna fuck up. Hey, you know, you gonna feel like you suck. Hey, you gonna feel all of these emotions. And I'm like, yeah, I hear all of that, man. But for some reason, I still got this chip on my shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not used to not producing. I'm not used to not putting the score on the board. I'm not used to feeling like the worst guy on the team right now. You know what I mean? And it becomes almost like this obsession, bro. Like, I'm talking about coming in, already laying out your day, you feel me? Staying late, you know what I mean? Because you just like, dog, like, I just need one more. I just need to set one more. I'll make one more call. And it's like, it gets to a point, bro. Like, he told me, he was like, don't be desperate. And I looked at him and I was like this, I'm already there. I'm already there.
Sorry, bro.
Like you telling me not to be desperate. Like I'm already fucking there.
Look in your eyes.
Like I'm already fucking there.
Oh man. Bro,
like Peezy, look at me. Like he said, don't be desperate. I'm already fucking there.
I need it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on the phone, bro, and I know that motherfucker can hear me salivating because I'm just like, yeah, so you want to come in for an appointment? I got college for you. Man. I got this college for you.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. The best thing to do if you're coming on the summit is to blast through the recruiter that you replace. You got to blast through his interview logs. You got to go through all the people you talk to because you two are two different people. I already know because one thing about you, you're one of one. So whoever they talk to before you, they don't count. That was a free shot. You know what I mean? Now they get the next thing. They get the real thing. You know what I mean? No disrespect to him, but that's how it goes. You know what I'm talking about, but. You the only way you're gonna survive the summer being a new recruiter is through volume. So you're gonna have to take 1,000 shots to hit 1, 1,000 shots to hit 2. That is the only way. That's the only way because you don't have a controlled setting to be able to look 30 individuals in the eye and you gotta be able to conquer 3 senses. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but. So you got 5 senses, right? Well, you can't taste the kids because you're going to jail. You can't touch the kids because you're going to jail. So you got to dominate the 3, right? You got to smell good, you got to sound good, hearing, and then you got to look good. When you get those 3, your attractiveness increases by 80%, right? If you can conquer those 3. So when you in front of them, what kind of cologne is that? Oh, he speaks fluid. Oh man, he looks sharp. These are things that are gonna bring him in, right? So you don't have that right now. All you can do is call and hope they're willing to sit there and talk to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't answer phone calls if I don't have that number saved. I don't know who that is. They might be asking me for some money. So you came at a bad time, bro. So you have the right to be frustrated, but at the same time, you got to remember that the arena that you're in is not going to be the same arena you're in 2 months from now when the schools open up and they can't run and they're there. You know what I mean? So beat yourself up, but don't beat yourself up. You just got to have value. So you're going to have long-ass days.
I will tell you this, man, is that one thing, and this will never be me, like, talking shit about BRC or saying, like, oh, well, I didn't learn anything in BRC. I learned a lot, bro. Like, I'll be the first one to say that. I learned a lot. You feel me? But one thing that it can never duplicate is real world experience. That's just in any fucking job though. You know what I mean? Like even when we talk about McMap, it'd never be able to duplicate a real live fight unless you actively go into a real live fight. We get as close as possible, but there's only so much that you can do in a controlled environment. Out there, Peezy out there is not controlled, sir. Like it's not fucking controlled, bro. Like when you on the phone, like, I'm going to be the first one to say this, man, because everybody sees my videos and they think like, oh, Meech, you must be very outgoing. Bro, I smoked 3 cigarettes before I even started that video and smoked 2 more afterwards. I am not outgoing. I'm actually an introvert. And when you get on the phone and you call somebody, bro, that disrupts both of y'all. You disrupting their day, and then as soon as they get on the phone, they already got an attitude. Hello. And I'm just like, hey, how you doing today? I'm Stats Aren't Thick, man. I work with your high school, and I just already feel so uncomfortable, bro. Like, I feel so uncomfortable.
So, check this out, bro. Your intro is very important, right? So, when I first got out here, BRC, at the time, it was like, hey, I'm the Marine representative, right? So, what I say now is, I'll say, I'm the Marine career counselor. And I speed over the Marine part. I'm the Marine career counselor for Rainbow High School. Because I only want them to hear career counselor and Rainbow High School. I only want them to hear that, right? That's going to buy me some time. So then I'll say that, and I was like, hey, is Joe there? oh, well, he's not here right now. So yeah, okay, now I'm talking to a parent. Ma'am, how you doing, right? So if I'm calling a rising senior, I'm like, hey, I want to say I'm reaching out to all the seniors in the high school, just trying to get a feel of what their plans are after high school. I usually lead with the NROTC scholarship. So I have about 3 scholarships, full ride scholarships I'm trying to give out. They're sponsored by the Marine Corps. And I'd like to see, if your son or daughter might be interested. Now, what that does is parents hear Marine Career Counselor, they hear the high school, and then they hear scholarship, right? But the information age that we're in, most of the time when you hear stuff, it's too good to be true. So when it's too good to be true, nobody's really listening or nobody's really holding on to that information. So you have to do, it's weird because you kind of got to build rapport, and sometimes you gotta give them something. So what I try to do is like, look, I'm new to the area, so I don't really know my way around whenever it comes to me talking to one-on-one. But bringing it back to that, so I'll ask them if their son or daughter is available. They'll say no. I say, hey, is there a better time to call them or a better number? Most parents are gonna tell you they don't feel comfortable giving out their child's number. Or some parents are going to tell you they're going to vent, like, I don't know if that boy's going to go to college. And you're like, oh, well, why is that? So you pretty much end up having a conversation with the parent to try to get them to open up. And dog, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real with you, man. A lot of that shit is luck. I ain't gonna bullshit you. A lot of that shit is luck. Ain't no skill for that, bro. It's a lot of luck. Go ahead.
Bro, I will tell you this right now, man. Like, I will tell you this right now. At first, once because obviously, once again, I've only been here for a month. You know what I mean? I've been here for a month. And at first, I was stumbling over my words and shit like that. But once I got my footing under me and I'll get on the phone with the parent and I say, bro, I say shit that leaves you with no choice. You might as well just go ahead and hang up on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm over there like this. Hey, is this a good time to reach him? Or do you have a good number that I can reach him by? And if they say it's a good no, you can call use this number. I'm like this. Okay, so you want me to call you again at this time? And now I'm like this. Okay, so you want me to reach out back to you? Mm-hmm. No, give me your kid's number. Give me the kid's number. And it's give me the kid's number, dude. Like, because it works, bro. Like, it works. And I'm tell you why, bro? Because I drove home one night. And once again, Peezy, I'm in the hood, bro. I don't know if I told you that. See, the last time we did this episode, you know what I mean? Well, you didn't know where I was going to be at. You just knew that I was going to be in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. That's where you just knew. Peezy, I'm in the fucking hood, okay? Every morning I watch the city degrade as I go to work, okay? I watch these buildings just turn into something complete. It's like I'm driving into fucking Gotham. It's like I'm driving into Gotham every fucking day. And as I drive in, man, one night I was driving home and I was watching the city finally come back to life. And I was saying to myself, like, damn, dog, like, you calling them, but you sound like a telemarketer. Bro, you in the hood, man. You might as well just go ahead and meet them where they at. You might as well just go ahead and meet them where they at. And I was like, the next day, Peezy, I got on the phone, and the kid answered the phone, and I was just like, hey, what up, though? Hey, this Stats Aren't Thick, man. I'm the Marine recruiter in the area. And he like, oh, shit. He like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, man. Look, I'm just trying to reach out to you. I know that your senior year is coming to a close and you about to go into your college year. You feel me? Are you going to college? Are you doing trade? What are you about to get into, bro? If you got a good plan, then I'm going to go ahead and get off the phone. But if you got a solid plan, that's got some holes in it, allow me to be able to fill that up with my organization, bro. That's it. That's all I'm trying to really do. And it's worked, but at the exact same time, I'm still desperate. I'm still desperate.
You're going to be desperate. You can't lose that aggression, man. This is what I want to ask about. Right. So I know you set some appointments. Before I get to gaining commitment.
Yeah.
How's the testing out there? How those kids scoring out there in Phoenix? How's that shit going? How's that shit going? Tell us. How these future doctors. Tell me something.
So I'm gonna tell you from two sides of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you from an appointment side. So I had this kid come in, man, and long story short, they end up at the Marine Corps recruiting office. Okay. I sit down. They got their parents with me, and they take the test. They take the practice exam. I'm thinking, I'm not about to lie, Peezy. I'm thinking that this kid gonna score pretty high. You feel me? Like they gonna score pretty high. I walk in the office. I walk in the back to see like the test, and they look over at me, and I look over at them, and I look at the computer. Mind you, there's another kid in there taking a practice exam, and I feel like everybody in that office heard me say, "What the fuck is this?" And when I said that, they gonna say, I got nervous. So I started guessing. I said, why would you guess? I look at the test, bro. This motherfucker got an 8. They got an 8. I looked them dead in their face, and I was like, your parents been out there for an hour talking you up. And now you want me to go out there and tell them that you fucking stupid? That's what you want me to do? You want me to go out there and tell them that they child might be borderline fucking retarded? That you guessed? I said, look me in the eyes right now. You fucking passed, okay? You fucking passed. And they was like, I passed? I said, yeah, you fucking passed. And I need you to say it like you've been here before.
Oh, we talking about that.
Because we not about to go out there and embarrass you in front of your parents.
Oh, shit. Wow.
We not about to do that. You feel me? Because, Peezy, I'm not about to lie, man. Like, it was just something in me, man. Because I was thinking to myself, like, dog, like, I've been that parent. You don't want to be that parent at the parent-teachers conference when they got to tell you that your kid fucking stupid.
Got it.
You don't want to be that parent. It's embarrassing. You feel me? It's embarrassing. So I walked out there. We both held our heads high as hell. That person know that they ain't do no type of fucking good. And I ran that fucking interview down.
Okay. So I guess my next question is, right? So what you want to say, you say you did this person a solid, right? You protected them from their parents, right? Can you hear me?
Say it again one more time.
I said you protected them in front of their parents.
Say it one more time.
You protected them in front of their parents.
I did.
Okay. All right. So how did that work out for you?
They text me later that night and said that they don't want to do this. I said
I wish you could have seen how hard I laughed.
I said I could have fucking buried you.
Yeah. Listen.
Bro, I looked at my phone. I said this. I was like this. I could have buried you. I could have fucking buried you that day.
What did we learn?
And I chose mercy. I gave you mercy.
Grace. Dignity.
Everybody will know. Everybody will know within a 50-mile radius that your kid fucking just failed this practice exam.
Bro, you can't do it, bro. You gotta be real. And it's good that happened to you.
You got
early.
to.
It's good that happened to you early because now you're gonna approach that kind of stuff different. You're gonna now when a kid fails and the parents are there, you're gonna come out and be like, listen, your son or daughter is not mentally qualified. All right. Now, mentally qualified is a very polite way to say that they failed the ASVAB, which is a 10th grade level test. And you'll look at what grade are you in? You going to the 12th. So that means they did not acquire, they weren't competent enough to pass with the, like, you're going to have to talk like this. You're going to feel crazy talking to people like this. Mm-hmm. But the only way you're going to get to them is if you tell them you are not smart enough for the United States military. At 8, you can't even get in the Navy with an 8. And all you need is a fucking heartbeat to get in the Navy right now. So it's good that it happened to you because there's too many people out there that treat this shit like it's an option. When in all reality, in this day and age, with this economy, with the way things are going, the military is a cheat code. Like you said it the first time. Congrats on 1 million views, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's a cheat code.
I appreciate that. You know, I really want to just, like, what I didn't know is that our conversation would get me 1 million views. And like, and for those who don't know, that actually came from that last episode. That entire conversation was a snippet from the last episode. And I did not know that it would get 1 million views. But what it also showed me was just the public's perspective of what the military was, bro. And it was just so many ignorant, and you know what? I'm not even about to say ignorant, dog, because when I say ignorant, I feel like I'm not addressing it the way that it should be. It's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there. Okay, it's a lot of stupid people that just say things based off of what they see on Reddit, what they've read on Google, what somebody made on a TikTok video, with somebody, and they don't have enough fucking backing. You know what I mean? And they just say some wild shit. Or they're referencing something that happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30 years ago. I got people in them comments referencing some shit that happened in Vietnam. You know what I mean? And I say that because it's like, bro, if we educated ourselves, you know what I mean? And I know you know it the best. If we just educated ourselves on what we have right now, I promise you, you wouldn't say a lot of the dumb shit that you say right now. You know? When motherfuckers get on there and be like, yeah, you're going to go to war and you're going to get blown up and you're just going to get your legs blown off. And I'm like this, ma'am, like I literally was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. You know what I mean? Like I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I have more combat experience from Detroit than I actually do the military.
Oh, man.
And they look at me like I'm a fucking liar. They look at me like I'm a fucking liar, bro. And then the problem is that because we're recruiters, everybody assumes that we're just trying to sell them something. And it's like, bro, like a lot of you motherfuckers don't even qualify. Like a lot of y'all don't even, I can't even sell you something because you don't have the funds to be able to buy it. You know what I mean? So it's like, can we just make something make sense at some point?
What's going to hurt is, there's two things that's going to hurt about this lady. When you get a kid that is physically qualified, meaning there's nothing wrong with them, but they can't pass the ASVAB. That is painful. I've given
dumb as hell.
I've given 4 to the Army and about 6 to the Navy. That's 10. That's almost 2 months of production, right? And it hurts, and especially because we're such good salesmen that these kids want to be Marines. Like, I want to be a Marine. Now, the ASVAB ones, that's on them. Now, the other thing that's going to hurt is the medical issues. Because what the Navy's doing is they've opened up their parameters for what they'll take in. So I have kids that blasted the ASVAB, but they got something done on their medical records. The Marine Corps is like, I'm not going to take it. I had one, she's a female, 18 pull-ups. It's males in the Marine Corps that can't hit 18 pull-ups. She's 18 and hitting 18 pull-ups.
100%.
But because she had an eating disorder on her medical record, the Marine Corps is like, the Marine Corps and the Army will not take you if you have an eating disorder. But you know what? The Navy will. And the Navy, she signed with the Navy. Easiest work they ever had to do. And that's the part that hurts. It hurts when the good kids don't qualify. But all these people that say all these things, like the ones in the video, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ever collab with me, I'm in there. I'm a mercenary. So if somebody say something stupid, I'm in there, because more comments, these dumbasses don't know, more comments get you, it boosts the algorithm. So I'll drop an emoji and go back and forth all day. Yeah, sure, no problem. Right before I block them. But anyway, the point is, I'm gonna get mine. But all these people seeing this stuff, bro, they don't know what they're talking about, and it's painful. This is why I look like this. That face you see, that's where that came from. When I came out with recruiting, I was smiling. I was like, yeah, I'm going to sell the Marine Corps. And after hearing all this stuff, these people think about you, and you think I'm dumb? You think I'm dumb? You think I'm dumb? Damn, Marine Corps got me working on multi-million-dollar aircraft. You think I'm dumb? It's crazy to me. So you can't save them. You just have to build up a callus in your mind and in your emotions to where you get to the point where you're like, that don't faze you no more. And it's going to take time, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now, man, and I'm glad you brought that up, man, because the biggest perspective, or let me rephrase that, the biggest misconception is that people assume that because we're in the military that we must be dumb, or we're low-level achieving things. And I remember getting on the phone, and the kid said, yeah, I'm going to go to college and study business. And I said, why would you go to college and study business? He said, because I want to open my own business. And the way he said it, see, a lot of people forget that I'm really good at picking up tones, body language. Like I can pick up these things over the phone. You know what I mean? So I know when somebody's trying to talk down to me. And he said, well, because I'm trying to study college, I'm trying to open my own business. And I said, well, you going to college and getting a business degree ain't going to help you be able to run that business. I was like, shit, the guy that's running the taco stand right there, I guarantee you, he didn't go to college and he has a successful business. And he gonna say, how would you know? And I'm like this, because I own a business. I have my own business. And I didn't go to college to do that. I was like, this is all information that you can Google, but you're about to waste 4 years of your life chasing after something that's not going to be able to give you the experience. And he looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And I'm like this, like, dog, I don't think a lot of people really understand. When I said that the military is a life hack, bro, like it is definitely one of the life hacks, because it's going to put you in a position that a lot of people are not able to get in until later on down the line in their lives. You know what I mean? They done failed. They done fell on their face. They done lost things. They done had to switch it up. And a lot of us in the military are already exposed to so many things at such an early age and such an early point within our lives that, bro, like it's natural for us to fall into this life.
Meech.
You see what I'm saying? It's natural for us to already get prepared. A lot of people in the military. Yeah, what's up?
No, Meech, I make $9,000 a month. I make $9,000 a month and I make my own schedule. I ain't rich, but I damn sure ain't poor. So when they say shit like that, you want to run a business? What are you trying to, let me see your business plan. What's your ideas? Oh, well, I don't know what I want to do yet. So you just want to go get a degree.
Yeah.
Right? You want to get certified to run a business, but you have no idea. You think you just going to come to me. These people don't live in the same world we do. These people don't deal with the same things that we do. They don't deal with multi-million dollar equipment. Because every Marine that you touch is worth $500,000. And you know where I'm taking that. Every Marine that you touch is worth $500,000. Yeah. And I tell kids that the minute you put a police shirt on, you are worth $500,000. Because other than that, whatever you got in your pocket or your bank account, that's it. You die, that's what they're gonna get. So at the end of the day, man, you gotta remember. And it's gonna be hard for you. I knew it was gonna be hard for you. Okay. And that doesn't mean I didn't think you were going to be successful, but I knew because of how your influence is, I knew you were going to get frustrated with the way people think out here. And that's what I tell Marines when they're like, oh, I want to get out the Marine Corps and I'm done with the military. Come on out here. Come on out here and see how these people think. See the world that they live in. It's crazy. It is almost insane to hear the ideas that these people are coming up with. And you just sit there and get sick to your stomach because you're like, oh my God, are you really about to force me to watch you fail for 3 years and hope you don't get a neck tattoo so I can't save you? It's crazy. Yeah. I have talked to so many kids, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I've had at least 4 kids come into my office, fail the ASVAB, call back to check on them 69 days later, 4 of them in jail. In jail. You couldn't. You couldn't commit 4 years to the military, but guess what? Now you locked up. Now you locked up for 5-10 years. Assault, battery, armed robbery, whatever, crazy stuff. And what people don't understand is that, like, recruiters are subconsciously trying to save these kids. And they don't want it. And it hurts.
Yes.
It hurts.
And that's the thing, bro, is that a lot of people don't understand is that when you meet a good recruiter, bro, like they reaching out to you, man, especially like depending on what the area that you're in, they're reaching out to you because they're like, dog, like I can see the area that you're in, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know you want to go to college, but I also understand that the idea of going to college is it's a far idea, bro. You know what I mean? Like, nobody in your family went to fucking college. And you telling me that you not going to face no obstacles in your path? I'm trying to knock them obstacles down. I actually have the best interest for you, bro. Like, but a lot of people look at us and they say like, oh, well, they're just trying to sell us. They're just trying to do this. And it's like, bro, if you knew what was on the other side of the fence, I promise you, man, like you would think differently. But the one thing that I want to say, man, and I got to get this off my chest, bro. And I know that you stand differently on it, but hey, don't bring none of these fucking social media influencers on recruiting duty. Don't bring them nothing. Don't bring none of them.
Oh, man, we switch it. All right, we switching up. This is the one I want right here. Let me sit up for this.
Let
me sit up for this. Oh. All right, Meech, let's do it.
All right.
You trying to rumble. Let's do it.
And I'm going to say it, man. Look. I know you got your piece. Okay? But, all right. And I know you a social media influencer.
I'm not. Stop saying that, bro. I'm not, bro. Okay? Stop saying that. That got me in trouble. Go ahead.
But as a social media influencer that's on recruiting duty, the skills that you developed in your fucking car, you shooting your skits, you making your videos, are they traits that work well? 100%, but they don't replicate live people traits. Like some of these motherfuckers cannot talk in front of an audience. You see what I'm saying? Like a live audience. They can't talk in front of them. Some of them gonna get shell shocked when they get on the phone and a parent tell them, why the fuck you calling me? You know what I mean? Like some of them gonna get scared walking up to a kid in Walmart, you know? Like, I'm telling you, I thought being a social media influencer would give me the edge. It gave me an edge on social media. You feel me? And once I was able to finally find my groove, I was solid. But man,
let me get in.
I struggled.
Let me get in.
I was struggling.
Let me get in. You ready? Meech. It's been one.
Yeah, you got it.
It's been one fucking month. It's been 1 month, bro. It's been 1 month. That's it. You talking like you've been out here for like 8-9 months already. It's been 1 month, bro. It's been 1 month. Y'all, what y'all doing to my dog out there, bro? I told your ass to come to Sacramento. Y'all don't listen. Y'all, that's y'all first part. Y'all don't listen. I want to go to Phoenix. Who the hell ever said that? I know you sweating over there. I know it's hot. Every day, man, it's hot as hell. Like, told your ass not to go there. Wait till you got to put on
120
blues.
degrees.
Wait till you got to put on blues. Listen.
It's 120 degrees.
Oh man, look, I'm gonna tell you about it. All right, so I'm about to drop the second part to that probably tomorrow, like around 12 o'clock. Listen, this is the nasty truth. You might want to clip this. I'm gonna give you a disclaimer right now. The thing that the Marine Corps, the military as a whole does not understand is kids will join if you make this shit look cool. If you make this shit look cool, you don't got to do all that talk. The problem with people, and this, I say I'm not an influencer, the problem with people, and they wondering like about their content and why it's not moving, it's not because they not consistent, but some people got to realize that you're just boring. You just really ain't that interesting. It's nothing. It's not really that exciting. You're not that cool. And it hurts. It hurts. It hurts them. It hurts.
That do hurt. It
hurts. I'm telling you. When they do all this shit and nobody cares. And that's what I'm saying. I ain't even listening to what you said because you ain't had enough time yet. Like I said, you haven't gotten to school yet. You haven't done. You've been on the bag 30 days and like this is not you, bro. You just getting started. And I'm gonna be here. You got me. Bro. I can't wait. I can't wait till the school year hits and you like, bro. I'm in the school right now doing it. Listen, the whole reason I even brought that shit up was because it's people that look good and get a whole bunch off of how they are using the Marine Corps, right? I don't want to put no names out there because I don't want to offend nobody. People sensitive, right? And then they're going to be real mad when they see me in real life and realize that it don't mean shit, all right? But the point I'm trying to say is instead of hissing that Marine that works hard and just wants to go to work and do his job, yo, hiss them shiny, flashy, cool. Hiss them. Bring them, target them. Give them some kind of incentive to come out here and sell a fucking Marine Corps. Meech, I'm going to tell you right now, you're a diamond in the rough because they put you in the right spot. You finna eat. Right now, you came in the summertime. It's slow, bro. It is what it is. But once you get in front of a fucking classroom or All right, we cursing now. Once you get in front of a fucking classroom, or you go to a pep rally, or you on the field with a football team, and you got to talk to them about some shit. Oh, them boys finna be hot. And they gonna be like, when can you come back? Can you come back next summer? Can you come run a CFT? Can you teach them some techniques? Can you show us something? Can you talk to them about a spirited core? Please, you got some tie-ins? You got some more of them tie-in things? You know, things y'all be talking about? That's when it's gonna hit. Yeah, that's all that was about. Like, think about it. You had the whole episode about OnlyFans models, right? And I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna say models, Instagram models, right? Put them on the street. Put them in dress blues and let them go. Man, what do we talk about? This is too easy. It's too easy. But they keep letting certain people get out of certain things. They keep letting certain people, as soon as the hit list come out, everybody got back problems. As soon as the hit list come out, everybody got heart problems. They can't see. Ow. Oh, I can't breathe. Okay. That's what I'm out here doing my time. All right, people keep asking me, am I going to stay on recruiting duty? I tell them, look, I don't know. I'm in an expensive rental right now. Right now, I'm just rolling with it. But that's all that was. That's all that was when I said that, bro. I'm just saying, this maybe I am a natural at it, or maybe it's easy for me, or whatever, bro. But what I'm saying is, y'all got all these influential people. Put them out here on the front line for this shit. Put them out here. I mean, you in the right spot. I'm going to tell you something. You've been out here for 30 days, chill the fuck out. You've been out here for 30 days. You're going to hit that sweet spot, and they're not going to know what to do with you, bro. I'm telling you right now. They're not going to know, because once you figure it out, like, all right, I know how to talk to this person, I'll talk to that. It's going to be too easy. It's second nature for people like you. But you just came in the summer.
I will tell you this right now, man, because, and I will say this, recruiting duty will bring out things about you that you forgot that you had. You know what I mean? I always used to say that patience isn't my strong suit, and I finally realized that patience was never even, that bitch was never even in the deck of cards. Like when they do the bill for me, patience ain't even in there. You know what I mean? Because I sit back and I'm just like, a good example is like, boss man was talking to me one day, and he was like, hey, what you got for Monday? And I was like, boss, I ain't making anything for Monday because we had this going on. So I ain't really had time to make anything for Monday. He said, well, you going to come in for Saturday? I'm like this. I looked over. I said, what you mean I'm going to come in for Saturday? I said, what the fuck are we doing right now? I said, I don't even want to be here. I don't even want to be at this going away. Like you could just, hey, look, I can go back to the office right now, and I can start making phone calls. Like, we still got daylight. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't about to come in on no Saturday. You know what I mean? So patience ain't even in my fucking, that's not even in the deck of cards. But I will say this, though. In 3 months from now, let me phrase that. Probably I'll say what, like, 3 months. 3 months from now, I'm going to want to see the Marines that get 1,000 lights when they post a video in camis on recruiting duty. I'm going to want to see it, too.
You don't have enough time.
You know what I mean? Because you ate real good as a fleet. You saying they ain't got enough time?
They don't have enough time, bro. There's not enough time for that. The only reason...
I'm going to say extender.
I mean, during the day. The only reason I'm able to put together...
I'm going to say extendo. Fuck it.
It's a different world, bro. Recruiting duty is not the real Marine Corps.
Yes.
It's not the real Marine Corps. Because you get to an office, you might be working for a sergeant next month. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be working for the most experienced person there. It's not the real Marine Corps. And it's crazy because a lot of senior leadership or staff NCOs, they'll get exposed on recruiting duty because, yes, it's easy when you're a master of your craft in the fleet. But when you have no wordplay, when you have no social skills, when you have no command presence, that shit gets exposed out here on recruiting duty. So that's what makes it different. So if you can develop these skills early in your career, everybody that's a sergeant, y'all should be volunteering. Everybody that's a sergeant should be volunteering for recruiting duty or drill instructor. Get it out the way because this is going to set you up and the fleet is going to be easy. I'm begging the fleet. Please let me back in. It's cold out here. You know what I'm saying? Please. I want 2-hour chows. I want 96s. I want 72s.
I'm going to tell you right now, never will take it for granted. I will never take that shit for granted again.
No.
I will never take that for granted again. I won't even go to the gym during my 2-hour chow. Okay? That's something I can do after work. I'm going to sit in the car and meditate during fucking my 2-hour chows.
Bro, I'm telling you, that is
you
what this
feel
shit
me,
does.
dog? Because I feel like, man, like,
that's what this shit does, bro. It will
like, I'm
train
sitting
your
there
mind.
speed eating Peezy. I'm sitting in there speed eating, man, because I know that we gotta, bro. Like, if I'm eating, I ain't on the phones. If I'm eating, I ain't ACing. If I ain't eating, I ain't HV. I told you I did an HV.
Woo.
Oh, hey, look. My first time pulling up to a house, that shit changes me, man, because now I'm pulling up regardless. Oh, you don't want to answer your phone? We had an appointment? Say no more, then I'll be at your house. Fine, then. And I'll bring my laptop. So that way, like, now that I'm not even inconveniencing you. I'm at your house now.
You got to tell them that straight up. Hey, look.
Like, I'm pulling up.
I'm going to set this appointment. And if for some reason you don't pick up, you know, as a service member, I got to check up on you. Is your address 1234 Rainbow Street? Yeah? Okay, cool. So, yeah, we got the appointment set for 12 o'clock. I'll call you around 11. If you don't answer, don't even worry about it, bro. I'll be at the house. It's crazy, bro. And believe, I'm going to tell you like this.
Yo,
I have written probably about two contracts or influenced 2 people to join the Marine Corps from an HV, but I don't HV unless I set an appointment. I don't tell my guys to HV unless they set an appointment or unless it's an EDBC. That's it. Those random HVs, that's how you get shot. You don't do that. We don't do that. That's just us. That's the Sacramento policy.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm on the phone. If I'm on the phone with you and I hear, hey, so do you need a ride? And they say yes. Send me your address while we're on the phone. send me your address while we're on the phone.
Right.
Like, no. I don't need you to hang up and send it to me. Send it to me now, so that way I can look it up and make sure it's the right one.
Well, I'm so proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you.
Okay. All right, bet. So this is your address. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm so proud of you. I'm telling you,
dog,
bro.
That shit changing me, dog. I ain't even about to lie. That shit is changing me.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Your delivery and your technique is going to change so much over the next 3 years because this is going to give you a different perspective. Because you got to think, right? Because you've been podcasting and doing your thing for, I want to say, what, 3-4 years now? Is that safe? 4 years? But all of that.
Yeah, 4 years is exactly it.
All right, 4 years. So all of that has been directed at junior Marines, maybe some senior Marines, right? But now you about to get to civilian perspective. You about to open up a whole different level of people you're going to be able to impact and influence. And I'm telling you, that shit is going to start when you get into schools, bro.
Yes.
When you get into schools, I'm waiting for you to call me and be like, hey, you was right. I'm waiting for you to be like, oh, yeah, this shit different. We're going to talk. I'm telling you. So, like, that's why I just need you to stay cool through the summer, right? No pun intended, because I know you're in hot-ass Arizona. But I need you to wait for that. I need you to wait till you got a classroom full of 30. When you got a classroom full of 30 and you doing your thing, because what we talked about, that shit that you do, you can't buy that shit. You know what I mean? You can't. I want to be like that. Nah, this is years and years of experience and failure and success and experience and failure and success and experience and failure and success put into one person. Bro, it's going to be too easy. You just got to get through the summer. That's it. You got to get through the summer. And like I said, the only way you're going to get through the way you want to is through volume. That's it, bro. You're going to be straight. You're going to be straight. And you got to learn the testing techniques. Oh, shit. Wait.
Yeah. But as we come to a close to this episode, Peezy, what do you got to say? And normally I ask, like, what do you got, what is something that you want to close the episode out with? But this one hit a little bit closer to home. So what do you got to say to somebody that's getting ready to either go on this duty or is currently on their duty just like I am?
Well, I said it before plenty of times. If you work 60 days in a row, you can set yourself up to 3 years. You're going to have to put out. You're going to have to do extra shit. You're going to have to do some extravagant shit to stand out. You got to be active in the community. You want to reach out. You want to go to all the mom and pop stores. You want to talk to all those people. So I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what I did. I got a bonus because I volunteered, right? And I can tell you right now, about 80% of that bonus was spent on coffee and donuts because I needed people to understand that when they saw me, that I was bringing something to the table. Like at my number one priority school, they called me Coffee Joe because every time I showed up, I would always bring everybody coffee. I was always coming in there with something. Then when I get there, security guards, hey, what's up? I bring lemonades or whatever. Like you got to be liked. The people got to trust you, and they got to know that you got their best interest. And it's weird. It's a weird dynamic because you almost feel like you're buying it. But I did security at football games, right? I substituted for classes. I did a lot of stuff. I sacrificed a lot. So having a strong support system in the school or in the community goes a long way. Because when people see that, yo, this dude is giving out scholarships. Yo, this dude is setting kids up for success. It's setting them ahead of their peers. It's a completely different feeling. When I got out here in 2022, bro, I got kids that have already knocked down 2 years in their enlistment, and they got 2 years left. And when they finish, they're gonna have the GI Bill. They're gonna have the VA home loan. They're gonna be set for life by the age of 22, which is something I wish I had because I joined at 22. So you gotta be that guy, man. You gotta be that guy. You can't buy charisma, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if people trust you, if people know that you got their best interests in heart, they're gonna take care of you. So you got to be active in the community. So be active in the community. That's it. Be active and be a blessing whenever you show up on campus. That's it. That's all I got to say.
And just like that, another extraordinary thought left this ordinary mind. I hope you enjoyed this episode half as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to head on over to your favorite streaming platform, whether that's Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, and leave this podcast an honest review because this podcast deserves to grow just as much as we do. Also, don't forget to head on over to TikTok or Instagram and follow me at Meech Speaks. That's right, Meech Speaks. Meech is spelled Meech. Stay motivated, stay healthy. I'm out.